I'm already a midget. He's like, now you sat down, now you're a short lady.
How we doing this morning?
You're good.
What's your name? Who do we have?
Christine Ann Miller.
I'm sorry?
Christine Miller.
Christine Miller?
Yeah.
And Christine, how old are you?
30. Well, I'm going to be 37 in April. So you might as well say 37.
Okay, so we have an Aries, huh?
No, Taurus.
Taurus, okay. So Christine, you have any kids?
7.
7? What's the order in the age line?
4 boys and 3 girls. And the oldest is 17 and the youngest is 2 twins. They're 10 months old. A boy and a girl, they're 10 months.
Wow, okay. Okay, so you got a lot going on there. Okay, so where are you from? Are you
Originally Rochester, New York.
Rochester, New York. Okay, big ups to New York.
But I've been here for 13 years.
Oh, so you're a PA native now.
Yeah, now.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so I just want to talk to you, get to know you a little bit about you, but just a little bit about myself. I'm a minister actually. I run a channel called Action Matters, and what we do at Action Matters is we reach out to those that's less fortunate, the disenfranchised, the disadvantaged, you know what I mean? And we try to do whatever it is we can do to, help them get their lives back in order, because obviously we've been there as well. So this is what motivates me to come out here and do what I do. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah, so let's get back to it. And you say you originally from where?
Rochester, New York.
Rochester, New York.
Yeah,
Rochester,
between
New
Buffalo
York.
and Syracuse.
Okay. So are you homeless?
Yes.
You are. How long?
I've been out here for, 12 years now?
12 years?
Yeah.
How long have you been on these streets?
12 years.
You've been on these streets 12 years?
12 years on the street straight.
Wow.
Yep.
So 12 years ago, something devastating happened.
Yeah.
You mind talking about that? What happened?
What happened was I was dating a truck driver. I was over the road. I used to, have money. I used to know what it was like to not want for anything. And I used to do flatbed and, dry van. We delivered 18-wheelers. And, we had $900 every week. And we were getting ready to have a baby and got into the drug game. And he taught me how to do, the bad side of life with the whole drug game and all that. Got into tricking and all that stuff. And then with his alcoholism and the drugs, he beat me up. I threw him in jail, put a PFA on him for 2 years, and I've been out here on the streets ever since.
So let's talk about the drug thing. Are you currently addicted to any drug?
No.
You're not?
No. I've actually been clean for about 8-9 months.
You've been clean for 8-9 months. Okay, well, not to retract, but what was your
Drug of
primary
choice.
drug of choice? Yes.
That would have been hard cooking.
Okay, so you since moved on and you've been clean for 8 to 9 months.
8 to 9 months.
And I want to personally congratulate you on that sobriety, and I say to you to keep coming, okay?
Yeah.
So what are we doing in respects to the housing situation?
Well,
12 years. We really need
I just
to talk.
recently got off the street. That's why I say I've been here for 13 years. I'm being off the street now about almost a year, thanks to my husband.
Okay.
Thanks to my husband here. He's the one that got
Your
me
husband?
off the street.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's the one that got
Hey.
me off the street.
Okay, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
Awesome.
I'm Chrissy's husband. We've been
Okay.
together for 2 years now.
But I was on the street for the whole
She was
first-
on the street for the full 12 years. When I came out of the military, I said, I need a girlfriend, and I prayed about it. And God goes, I got one for you. I said, who is she? He goes, it's for me to know and you to find out. So, needless to say, God kind of hit me with a shocker here, because I didn't suspect that I was going to get Chrissy the way I did.
Right.
Her ex-boyfriend threw her out in the cold. It was raining, snowing, blowing, freezing over. She's only got a pair of shorts on and a tank top.
Right.
Sitting on the sidewalk crying. John kicked me out, knowing that she was pregnant with the twins.
Wow.
I said,
that's
okay.
the ones that are 10 months old now. The boy
Okay.
and the
I
girl.
said,
Awesome.
Yep.
I said,
Come on, move over for me a little bit, man. There you
So you
go.
don't have to keep going.
There you go.
I said,
there
okay.
You go.
well, since John's going to treat you like this, I'm going to treat you better.
Okay.
And I could not be happier than have her in my arms every night,
And you two lovebirds been together ever since.
ever since.
That's awesome. But I want to ask both of you, being that I got you both now. I want to ask you, man, what is it like? I mean, just briefly explain to the people that don't know, that could possibly very well find themselves in this situation.
Well, that's actually something I would have to explain. He doesn't know about life on the streets. He's never been homeless.
Oh, okay.
That's all me.
Okay.
The 12 years I have experience on these streets, I can tell you it's a very different
Right.
life out here.
Okay.
Very different. Like, just like I said, truck driving life was different. And then when I was thrown on the streets, that was a different life.
Right.
You got to be strong. You got to put yourself first. I can tell you that because a lot of people out here think they can trust other people. Do not trust nobody but yourself. I learned that the hard way. I didn't want to listen to nobody when they kept telling me that. But I learned that the hard way. You can't trust nobody out here but your damn self.
Wow, Chrissy, let me ask you this. What do you think your children, your oldest child,
My old, yeah,
your
17.
oldest,
Yep.
would say should he see this YouTube video of mine?
Probably will.
No, and it's a serious thing because
No,
it's something
he
to think
actually
about.
really might because he does have his own YouTube channel. He builds.
Oh no, he very well will,
He makes his own video games.
and he's local.
No, he's in Chambersburg, but
Okay, he's local.
yeah.
He's local.
Yeah.
I know he's gonna ask me why I haven't been around him because I haven't raised him since he was 2. I only raised him for the first 2 years of his life, but that's because his father was abusive and things like that. But
Okay.
yeah, that's a different situation. I wasn't homeless back then.
Okay. So being that we got 2 strong, healthy people, according to my eyes, you both look strong and healthy.
Yeah.
I love your spirit, but I'm really forced to ask. So what has it that you all have been doing to liberate yourself from your current situation?
We are trying to find a better place to live because right now we live in a temporary place, a rooming house that's
Okay.
not all that great.
Well, I'll tell you one thing: you got somewhere warm to crawl at night.
Right.
Exactly.
And
You
that's
have a
what's
roof over our head.
And it's an illegal rooming house, so
The-
you
the
gotta
thing
watch.
is-
So.
With me,
Yeah.
it's faith. I base everything on my spirituality. I'm not religion. By no means do I go on religion because there's too many different aspects of religion.
Right.
So
well,
I'm more in the spiritual aspect of it. I
Absolutely.
know Christ, Jesus died on the cross for my sins. I know he died for her too. And it's like, knowing that faith and knowing that strength that I have and going on the inner emotions of that and being spiritual the way I am, God talks and God works in mysterious ways. And she's a blessing. Like, she doesn't know how much of a blessing she really is. And
I
I
keep
told
trying
her,
to tell people out here, I'm the nicest person you'll ever find in this game, or on the streets. As a homeless person, I'm probably the nicest one.
but you also know that it's a violent place.
it is.
You
It
have
is.
people
It
with
is.
different ulterior motives that may
Yeah,
want to.
and I know so
harm you.
many people here. Like, I know a lot of
You
people
know?
that were in that whole fentanyl thing, and
Right.
I'm
Talk
glad-
about that. How is that fentanyl thing out here currently, right here on the hill?
It's very bad, actually.
It's bad. It's getting worse than getting better. They want to stop it, but there's no way of stopping it. It's still going to come in from Mexico or wherever they're getting it from,
Wow.
Cuba, China, wherever it comes from. They're still going to bring it in.
And I
It's
can't
still gonna
release
be-
names, but I
Right.
know some personal people that were involved with it.
Right.
I
Well,
do
know,
too.
I can't tell you.
the thing about it is, it affects the community,
It
and
does.
ultimately the
It
kids
does.
are affected.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
A 2-year-old baby was just lost her precious little life from inhaling some fentanyl.
Exactly, and that
You know.
And
So-
they're putting it in everything. It started out as just in heroin, but now it's in everything.
Well,
It's
we
in
gotta-
the weed, cocaine, everything.
We got to do our part to
Pills.
keep these kids safe and the
yes,
community
definitely.
safe.
Kids come
okay?
first.
The kids is first.
The
you
kids
know?
always come
Oh, yeah.
first. Like,
Right.
And being a mother, obviously. And I'm
Right.
a nurse also. I'm a pediatric nurse.
Okay, now we getting somewhere.
Yeah. I went
Say
to-
that again.
I'm a pediatric nurse. I'm a pediatric LPN, which is one step below a registered nurse, a licensed practitioner nurse.
Are you currently still up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, she
wow.
is.
So I'm finding it hard now.
Yeah.
I'm finding it hard. We got to talk now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
what do you
I'm-
do?
I'm-
What is your profession?
I would
my
like to
profession,
do
I was in
that.
the Army.
Oh, you're a serviceman. Okay.
Yes, sir. I was in the
salute
military.
you.
Warrior
I salute you for your
from
service.
9/11.
sir.
I salute you too.
Absolutely. So talk about this LPN thing.
Well,
Nursing
because
degree.
of getting
You are
into
a
the
nurse.
drug game and all that, obviously I do not work right now, but I could if, once I stay clean for a while and go back and get my certification again and all that.
And
Well,
that's something that I'm
But I
helping
am
her with.
certified with the Red Cross. I do that every year. I keep my Heimlich and CPR, up
Yeah.
to date.
Right.
But
I'm close.
Right. So there you go. Right. So no, so that's interesting because you're going on a year clean. You know what I mean? You have a nursing degree. You're still young. You
Right.
have to put that credential to work.
Right.
Right.
You know, that degree is awesome. You're in demand. You know, and I know you know that.
Yes.
And
Right. Yeah, because
obviously you're
my
retired
major is
serviceman.
pediatric,
Yes,
but
sir.
my minor is general
I'm-
emergency medicine.
Mine was what? Medical dishonorable discharge.
So,
okay,
yeah.
a medical dishonour. Okay.
Yes, because he was
All right.
hurt.
I was
He
hurt.
was
They wouldn't
blown
put.
up, literally blown up around a metal pipe.
Well, listen. God knows you ain't have no control over that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, what is it called that hit the
You know?
building?
The mortar and a RKG.
RKG hit the
So-
building.
Again, being that you're kind of familiar, you're like kind of like the more seasoned one in terms
Yeah.
of the the underground, I like to call it.
Yeah, he doesn't have any street experience.
have you what kind of resources have you been tapping into as of recent?
I mean, obviously we go to soup kitchens still once in a while.
Okay.
Soup kitchens.
I have church friends. You know, I have
Church
to reach
friends.
out to financial sometimes.
Okay.
He has church friends on the West Shore because he's from the West Shore. He's not from here. He's
Okay.
He's from like
Granted.
Enola, Lemoyne,
Granted.
and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
And
is
me
your
and my
church
wife,
called?
so you
Christ
just gained.
community.
He likes Christ. He's from Christ Community Church.
Okay.
We know Pastor
so-
John and all them out there. So.
Right.
Yeah,
So okay,
and-
so you pretty kind of squared away when it comes to the basic,
Right.
you know.
But here, like I can always, if anybody ever needs help and they see me, they can approach me and ask me, you know, where's this soup kitchen? Where's this food bank? You know what I mean? I
Right.
pretty much know where they all are.
Okay,
After
so-
13 years.
So that's a good resource. Good resource.
I am
okay.
willing to help other people. That's why I'm saying I am the most kindest, nicest person you'll find in this game
Absolutely.
and out here on these streets. And
Oh,
when I
that's
have,
awesome.
even though I've been homeless and I still currently am battling through a little bit of homelessness, not as bad as I was.
Right.
If I have it, I'll give it. You know what I mean? All you got to do is ask me.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's
You ain't
right.
got to steal it from me. You ain't got to take it. If
That's
I got
right.
it, I'm going to give it to you.
Awesome. And that's what we now if we can spread that spirit right there, we wouldn't have cases where we would have to worry about homelessness.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
But
And like I said, I'm a prayer warrior, and if we can we close this out because I'm kind of cold and my bones are hurting.
Kind of cool.
oh, hey, listen, man. I appreciate your time, man. Absolutely,
appreciate
man.
you.
And listen, well, last but not least, I got to get this from both of you, man. Last but not least, what is it that you can say to somebody coming behind you that's possibly headed in your footsteps and they don't know it? What advice can you give them from experience?
From my experience, don't fall into the traps of Satan because they are out here and they are spiderweb set. Avoid all people that do bad things and stay positive
That's
throughout
so
your
hard to
day.
do, but-
Awesome.
and I mean, and in the words of the streets, you know, just, you know, don't fall for the traps also. There's traps out here on the streets too, you know what I mean?
That's right.
They play too many games. You got to be straight up with people, you know what I mean? If
Awesome.
your word
Yeah.
is bond out here. If you promise somebody something, you say you're going to do something, do it.
Do it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, listen, people. Hey, listen. I appreciate you. I definitely want to talk off camera, but I appreciate you, and I salute you all. And you all definitely look like a strong couple, man. Look at that. Look at that connection right there. That's solid. Solid, baby. All right. Love.